Hello everybody, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, Old World Blues, my Enclave playthrough. I believe this would be episode 14. Yes, it is, episode 14. As of this moment, episode 13 just got published, so I'll be watching out for if I get any notifications from comments from you guys commenting on that video as I go through this one. But yeah, so last video we started arming for war. I put more lines of pulse energy rifles. I started on getting anti-tank stuff. Planes got a few more lines of stuff. So we can match Caesar's Legion and probably these guys who are justifying on us. So, cause they got an air force. They got a decent air force, and they also have a navy. So I think I'm probably gonna get naval invaded if I had to take a guess. And they also have a lot of divisions too, so that's not going to be good. They also have 707, 244 plus 386 plus 54 because the dockyards as well. 500, 620. 630, 600, about 684, I think, in factories. I might be a little off with my math. Oh. Yikes. I was just over here doing the math and adding these up. Oh, no, it's just right here. 684. I was right, apparently. But, yeah, what I'm worried about is they got a lot of stuff. They got a decent amount of ships. They have more ships than I do, I think. Or more ships than I have available, anyway. Because I'm not certain these are very good, honestly. Anyway, back to the stuff. We got air defense stuff that I'm in the productions of making. Got some self-propelled howitzers, which are replacing our long guns, plus more speed for our divisions. We're still working on core and more stuff, so we can get more manpower and whatnot. We're desperately in need of scrap metal at this point. I have a construction order all the way down here for foundries, for gears that way, and infrastructure to increase pretty much as many gear places as I could find that produce gears. Gears, who will trade with us? The White Lakes will trade with us. We're just going to take everything they got. Four ways, they'll trade with us. Packers will trade with us. Besides them, no one will trade with us. Awesome. So, we'll get a few more gears from that. Working on some more technology stuff. We're going to be working on a lot more support equipment things, particularly rocket launchers. I really want rocket launchers so I can do more anti-tank stuff and more anti-armor. Made it down this. I might want to finish up. Right, I was gonna finish up the Brotherhood. This Brotherhood focus here. And where is it? And then move to tomorrow's victory, which should help a decent amount. Hold on. Found the EPA. Add the Environmental Protection Agency. We need Director Colas active to get both of these for the Gex and stuff, which is interesting. Ooh. Ooh. I like this. That's a lot of infrastructure in a lot of places. I like the sounds of that, or the looks of that anyway. We can't get to Farson, unfortunately. Fucking elites. I hate the elites. I could restore the base more, I guess. I could also move to restore Navarro. Navarro airfield, hangars, radar, and then the flight simulator, which would be helpful, I suppose. I could also restore Area 51 in the Nevada test site. If I open the hangars, I might be able to get new planes and stuff. I could move down here which I'm not certain what this is for. Red Mountain, I think it's for like, oh yeah, it's for spies and stuff for my agencies. I could go up, down the NORAD path. Hmm. We could get more VVO2s over here. If we went there, we could finish one of these two, I guess. Virtual reality stuff, we don't have virtual reality tech. We could revive the Air Force, which would probably help a decent amount. There's still so much to do, but we have very little time. I'm gonna finish off this line, and I think I'm gonna move to get Starlight Express so I can get all that free infrastructure. We're gonna move this back up to 5 speed. Okay, we got this researched. We're gonna read this real quick. I'm gonna need to be fast too, because otherwise I'm gonna sit here all day and just do storyline stuff, which I know is probably not what you guys want to see. Sure, I'll research that. The trick worked. By jerry-rigging a hollow emitter to a portable generator, we were able to jam the hologram's emission signal as well as use a rigged-up sensor to find where the emitters are hidden, outright destroying every last one of them. Ascending to the upper floors, we've discovered nothing but dead bodies of the resort guests. Dead by the Great War, killed by the resort's security system. We'll be sure to tear out that accursed system and dispose of it. Unfortunately, there are no more survivors, ghoulified or otherwise. There is evidence of others being here, but they seem to have long since left the area. We're also getting reports of the toxic cloud in some of the upper floors, meaning we might have to do a full-scale renovation of the whole place at this rate. Send out new invitations to the gala event. Sure, why not? Sure, we find someone for that. Heaven's Gate declared war on the Murtugs. No! Heaven's Gate, you bastards!
Enclave here.
That's a new army out, which is good. We've got some more technology stuff taken care of. I want more, even more decryption stuff so I can figure out what Caesar has. Oh great, they declared war on us. That happened a little faster than I would have liked. But we're just gonna have to deal with that. Oh, you were the rocket launcher one, so I'm just gonna head to get you.
Enclave here.
That's odd. Semper Invicta and Semper Ad Victorium. Oh, from the Integrate the Brotherhood focus thing I did. Okay, so we're now at war again. Awesome. Tomorrow's victory. Okay, you're going to be assigned under here. I needed someone to command you. Major General Grimm, your orders are to move down south.
You can say
I want
that
you
again.
in Dayglow City to be
again.
deployed wherever I need you down here. We are now at war. War support has gone up because it's a defensive war, so 20%. Resistance is probably going to go up as well.
Here.
And we also got these two random
here.
Brotherhood divisions. Are these good? These are regular divisions, I guess, but not necessarily the best. I don't really need them, to be honest. I'll just send them off to wherever. Besides, I'm fairly certain their divisions are not. Yeah, I'd have to just straight up convert. I should have enough for another army, I think. I'll just set you guys to 1. When are you guys going to be done? October. Earlier October than these guys, and about the same time as this other army. So you'll be done for your army. You'll be done to be deployed wherever I need you to. Okay, so we're now at war. Awesome. We're pretty much going to ignore them for the most part, though. Sure. Reconnaissance, sure. The heart of the Sierra Madre. As restoration and archaeological expeditions on the surface casino began, our troops descended into the lower levels of the casino in hopes of finding the source of the cloud. Curiously, the elevator shaft leading to the place deemed to be disabled, and our troops were forced to rappel down to it. Arriving at the basement, they were beset by the cloud, holograms, and curiously, ghost people. By now, all this had become standard procedure, and the basement was secure quickly, save for the ghost people. They seemed to be coming out of a hole, and were arriving in greater numbers as our troops pressed on. They didn't appear to be bothering the security holograms either, and the holograms actually assisted us for a short time. Of course, that was until the third team cleaning the sewers and maintenance tunnels appeared. While there still needs to be a few sweeps, looks like the mutated crew are no longer a threat. All that's left is the Sierra Madre vault, which looks as locked up as any Vault-Tec vault. We broke into vaults before, nothing new. Okay, we got more military factories from somewhere. Did I core something when I wasn't looking? I don't remember coring anything when I wasn't looking. Ooh. That focus must have just completed, which means... Oh, they're manually justifying. Which means I could be at war, technically speaking, with them. Nah, this'll complete first before they can finish their manual justification. Because yeah, this is 90 days. That thing was 60 days, I think it was. Yeah, active for 60 days. So I'll get the Murtuk reformers before they can. And I will also get the Packers rejoin society soon. Oh, and I also got O'Brien. Cool. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's where I got the military factories from. That makes sense, yo. We're gonna add a core state thing for O'Brien. How's our intelligence agency going? 35%. But it's not necessarily going great. Let's see, we're forming a department, so no, not in the moment. Can't do anything else with that. Open for business, no. Diamond in the rough, no. We don't own Vault 22. Install police forces, sure, why not? We could restore a whole bunch of places, don't care. We don't really need to disable O'Brien, especially since it's a tier 10. Sure, why not? A grisly discovery. The vault, while designed like nuclear fallout shelter, was far easier to cut into than expected, mostly as we were expecting Vault-Tec levels of quality protective measures. Cutting a hole through the reinforced glass viewport we accessed the vault with ease, and the door was a simple sealant type similar across the waist. Inside, however, there was a dead body. The blue robes identify him as a Brotherhood elder, meaning he could be the missing elder Elijah from the Mojave chapter. A preliminary report from one of our medics shows he died of a stroke. Several piles of discarded foodstuff and water are off in the corner near one of the Sierra Madre vending machines. Surprisingly, there is no gold bars or money down here. Someone must have stolen everything out of the vault and made off with it. Not a huge problem, the casino is ours. We can commence restoration operations immediately. Should have let go while he had the chance. Interesting. So we could bring in the reformers. They have 30 divisions and 25 factories they could deploy to us, but we don't really care about that. We're working on the intelligence agency, so that'll be helpful. Sure, I'll go ahead and do stuff for both of you. We're a little low on caps, but we're making, or not caps, should I say, but we're making them back fairly quickly. Form a department, awesome. We're just getting everything done today, huh? More research stuff about those vending machines. Some of our technicians in the Sierra Madre have made note that the Sierra Madre vending machines aren't like normal vending machines we've seen out in the wastes. They seem to be matter converters of sorts, able to use the pre-packaged material in the Sierra Madre chips that our troops have been collecting to create a series of pre-programmed items from food to medical supplies. We were just a way to line Sinclair's pockets before the war. This could have actually set us on the path for a post-scarcity world. However, these tokens can only replicate anything on a small scale. Reproducing it on an industrial scale will take time, not to mention we still need material to actually put on the tokens themselves. Some have pointed out we could dispatch these machines to remote medical outposts to assist in supplies for the time being. Our soldiers, nevertheless, are upset that their souvenirs are being confiscated. Well, that's a start. Okay, we can work with that. Oh, we can work on a cipher, you say? Start decrypting Caesar's... Oh, God. That'll take literally forever. That'll take like 5 years. We'll do this, why not? We're just getting more and more stuff at this point. We got the FBI, so what? Might as well. New citizen care package. Don't really need that. Don't really need that. Dockyard output, maybe, but don't really care for it. Trade income could increase a whole bunch for 90 days, pretty much. Plus some stuff. Monthly population of 75,000. Whew. We're gonna repurpose drained energy cells so we can not have to deal with that as much as possible. We still need more. Hold on. I gotta resources. Trade white legs. Can I trade more with you? Yes, I can buy even more. Probably because you've taken stuff from the 80s, if I had to take a guess. But now we're trading even more of their scrap metal from them. We're their only trading partner now. But yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff from them. Construction continues. Okay, cool. I want more. We're gonna move on to encryption stuff. Construction crews are continuing on the renovation of the Sierra Madre. There have been a few remaining ghost people sightings requiring a modest security assignment. Engineers and technicians are still searching for the source of the cloud, which continues to plague efforts. However, word of the Sierra Madre has attracted sightseers from afar, especially since it was considered a myth and not an actual place. We've spent too much to back out now. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, we are in a deficit of mechanized artillery and heavy anti-air at the moment. We're working on it, but we just don't have the gears. Tomorrow's victory. Awesome. We got that done. That's awesome. Finally, Department of Manufacturing will be first. The Washington Brotherhood declared war on the Troll Warren, which is not good. Because if they beat the Troll Warren, that means we're going to have to face the Washington Brotherhood with all of this territory. Which is not good. They are fairly strong. Oh, never mind. I thought they were stronger. Huh. That's odd. Do they have an air force? I mean, yeah, a lot better air force than most people have at this point. But I thought the Washington Brotherhood would have been stronger by now. I remember they were more of a problem in previous campaigns I did. Sorry, let me read this. Together for victory. Regardless of whether they joined us or not, the industrial might of the NCR and the steel discipline of the Brotherhood has been marshaled behind us. Coupled with the massive numbers of California and Nevada, we now can assemble the largest army on the continent. We are not the NCR. We are not the Brotherhood. We are not even the Enclave of old. We are the United States. And this is our country, and we're taking it back. For Americans of all of... For Americans off walks of life, look across the Colorado at the bands of raiders, would-be Romans, techno-knights, and the occasional hostile tribe that threaten their great nation. At their backs is the stars and stripes flying proudly over the land once again. All know that their foe cowers in hovels and shacks, and the thousands of Americans yearn for freedom. God bless the Enclave? No! God bless America! So add this is our country, damn it, which grants recruitable population factor of 2% and division attack of 5%. Oh yes, baby. Ooh, this is gonna be good. As some have said, I think it's time for a warg. I'm citing the I don't remember what the card. I don't remember. Such a problem. Hold on, we're gonna add VBO2 transports to my to what I'm producing, so I can get transport planes to supply my troops. Orcs, 40k reference. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Orcs of 40k. They want to have a warg. So, I think we could train up a new army of. Let's see, you're one army, you're two armies. So I could train up. Hold on, let me see how many armies I can train up. How many divisions can I train up? Okay, I can train up 2 new armies. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna train up 2 new armies of power armor infantry. With that, so we should have 4 new armies, pretty much, of power armor divisions on the way. Whispers of hope. Despite our current precarious position, there are those who are taken to our American dream. Whispers of a new dawn are spoken when no NCR loyalists are in the room. Stories of a president who can sway even his bitter enemies with words and is incorruptible of soul. Ask not what your government can do for you. I need you for the U.S. Army. I'm going to go with ask not what your government can do for you. Political power plus 100 and game-based stability of 5%. So we're almost to that 100%. I think we could change over to war economy. Yeah, we're going to trade over to war. Actually, no, that's not the right thing. Besides the consumer goods going down, the trade income, country-based node income thing is not half bad. Energy cell gain per energy thing isn't as nice as I would like, but it's fine for the moment. Our divisions are moving down, meaning we should be able to push out any naval invasion they land. O'Brien has finally gotten itself back together. That's good. Sophisticated electronics. Oh, we don't have that. Dang it. Dang it, man. We could start doing ships, I guess. We probably need to. Can work on more industry stuff. How about gears? No. Can't, because sophisticated exploitation. Yeah, okay. I don't really need more electricity, as far as I can tell anyway. I could get more vault stuff, I think, if I did exploit the vaults, but I'm not certain on that one. Rocket launchers being researched. Let me check the divisions right now. So, Slanters, Vertebrate Scout Squadron, Mechanized Artillery Battery, Heavy AA Battery, and Anti-Tank. So, not really a whole bunch we need to research, I feel. Land Doctrine is done. Not really much to do besides outside of that. Let's work on... I wanna work on getting more ships, and actually, like, getting ships, should I say. Because I don't have any right now. End of the cloud. Okay, deep within the maintenance tunnels of the Sierra Madre, we found the source of the cloud, the rust-colored toxic gas that has been plaguing our efforts since we arrived. Here was where the cloud was at its thickest, even resistant to our cryogenic... Okay, calm down here. I'm just trying to get through this, please. Sophisticated exploitation technique? Tech? Where did I get that from? Because, thank you, because that's awesome. I must have been, like, the focus I just completed, I think. Deep within the maintenance tunnels of the Sierra Madre, we found the source of the cloud, the rust-colored toxic cryogenic weapons that we've been using, as if it was adapting to our weapons, but that's just poetry. Simply doubling our efforts, our troops discovered the central ventilation and the central pump container that is the source. Petrified remains of ghost people remained frozen where they stood, their suits too corroded to move, and their respirators clogged with residue. Setting a series of cryocharges, we snuffed the cloud out at its source, and thus now we can begin the long process for renovation with every last threat we can think of removed from the Sierra Madre. Finally, let's forget that thing ever existed. Awesome. So, we just completed 2 tech. After a year of construction, Nuka Land has opened to rave reviews and would be crushing competition if there was any other theme park in the wastes. Casualties from the Death Claw Pengzoono are within acceptable parameters. The haunted houses, feral ghouls provide excellent paramilitary training, and the rocket roller coaster is fun. For one brief day, America's citizens get a taste of what our nation will be like when we finish rebuilding. Just obey park security. Yeah, that's fair. Park security is, fun. Cutting in line has unpleasant consequences. Alright, we were going to remove building Nuka World, which we get more construction speed, and infrastructure construction speed goes back up because that was the debuff for building Nuka World. But we also gained 20 base stability because of the fact that we got a whole bunch of legitimacy from that. That's awesome. We also got, where is it? I think it was exploitation. Yeah, so we got that. So meaning, I think, if I go to industry stuff, if I go down here, yeah, I can get this stuff. I can get more advanced foundries and stuff. But we're gonna go for the advanced recycling thing for the moment, because production efficiency, retention, free repair, and the equipment conversion stuff is really helpful. Yeah, anti-tank stuff. Some of these changed out with rocket launchers. Gears. Everything requires gears. I legit can't get enough. I gotta buy even more from the White Legs. The amount of civs I'm sending to the White Legs is probably insane. Apparently, providing a power armor escort to our scavengers kept them safe, but it made them no more successful. Oh well, it's not like we needed that armor for our military, did we? Nah, no, not really. To be honest, we securing our borders, where the free men shall stand. Ugh. I gotta go after the Legion eventually, but it's just too much time on that. But it's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Do. Bull by the horns. No. No. Helping hands. Send couriers to packers. We want to get the packers in as well, if we can. Every man a car, so we get this stuff. Oh, right, I was going to look at the construction thing was what I was looking for. So, yeah. Infrastructure should be down the lines. It should take off after, like, for the places that are already going to be building infrastructure stuff. So, from trade, +8 to someone else. Owned 328, but we can only use so much. Trade goods, 16, so, yeah. Consumer goods isn't great, but isn't too bad either. We can take the full brunt of the cost. Oh! The White Legs won. Very nice. Lone Tree. Sisters of Steel and the White Legs. What are you doing, bro? Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Looks like people are fighting up in the north. But Sisters of Steel are after a Lone Tree. White Legs are after a Lone Tree. So they should be our friends. Because my idea is, Jete de Sol is in Caesar's Legion, is in his faction. So if they declare war, maybe the wars might merge. I could probably pull off all the divisions, to be honest, that are currently on White Legs and send them somewhere else. But I just don't have naval invasion stuff to like send after these guys because I can't invade. I just can't. I don't have anything to plan a naval invasion. So let me just show you guys. Dayglow people.
Enclave here.
Naval invasion. Oh no, I can. I can plan a naval invasion.
Enclave here. This is Enclave maincom.
Can't I? Can I? Yeah, no, I don't think I can. Yeah, it's not reassigning, so I can't do naval invasions. I could probably do an airdrop, maybe. Are you guys paradroppable? I don't know. That's the problem. These guys can't be parachuted, but these guys also cannot be parachuted. Dang it, man. Dang it. We're gonna do this long march thing. That doesn't seem right for our country. We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave these guys at war with us. I'm not really certain what it'll do, but they're at war with us, so what? Doesn't really matter all that much. We can ignore them as far as I can tell, I think. We're not getting all the scrap metal, but wow, okay. Why do we have such bad relationships with them? Why do they... We don't like them because they have claimed our territory. Okay. They don't like us because we hold their claimed provinces. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. Flight in Cambria. Again, you guys can read this if you really want to, but I'm just gonna click through it. Every man a card. That's nice. I'm gonna ignore that. Dragons over San Francisco. Cool. New focus. I don't know why it keeps putting me at the bottom. This is actually irritating. Department of Energy. Cool. The open road. We're gonna do this one first. Although thousands of cars are still in use some 200 years after the Great War, few if any have been built. That changes with the decision to build a factory outside Reno to build the Chrysalis Highwayman. The Highwayman, rugged enough to drive off-road throughout the wastes, powered by whatever fuel cells are lying around, represents America's can-do spirit. Economists estimate that within 20 years, 1 out of every 40 Americans will own a car. EDE, play Johnny Cash. Ag technology, sophisticated vehicle tech. Awesome. That's actually really good. I'm not really researching vehicles though, so maybe I should look and see what that unlocked for me afterwards. Alright, through use of engineers, 24-hour work crews, and copious amounts of robot labor, the Sierra Madre is close to completion. Inspection crews are going through their final checks, often double and triple checking due to the nature of what was here. Furthermore, we've hired on a series of human staff along with a few robotic menial laborers, replacing the old dangerous hologram security system from before. There's still the occasional ghost people sighting in the maintenance areas below, where a series of sentry bots are placed on routine patrol 24/7 to ensure confidence and safety. Soon the gala event will go off for real this time, over 200 years later. We put a lot of effort into this play. It's about time. But yeah, no, we need gears so badly. Ugh. The construction needs to go forward so much. From industrial support. I don't understand what that was. Yeah, the Legion's about to go after someone else. Alright, a new academy for a new era? Oh, right. I remember now. We were refurbishing a academy place. The Army today finalized the construction and set forth the criteria to accept the initial candidates for the West Coast Military Academy at Fort Hunter Liggett. Granite needs made a special appearance to shocked military members and their families. The president gave an impromptu speech emphasizing the importance and future of the Army in the coming years. As we push ever east, it will be you brave men and women at the forefront, leading the spirit of America back to its home on the East Coast. Remember, you represent over 500 years of honor, prestige, tradition, and culture. The latest in an unbroken line that stretches to George Washington at Valley Forge. Maybe some of you will have the privilege of planting America's flag on that very hallowed ground. For now, though, now we must prepare for the times ahead and the battles to be fought. Godspeed and God bless America. We'll hit the West Point one of these days at Hunter Liggett Academy, which grants starting level of new Army leaders +1. Sounds like we're gonna need to get ourselves a few more. You should be done, I think. Will you start going over? Current deployment level is 2. I don't think it'll go any higher than it currently is, though. Sophisticated construction technology. Yes, resistance to occupation. I understand. Thank you. Sheepest. Lighting up the night. Okay, cool. Technology, light cutter hole, awesome. Resistant to occupation, countries, four ways, and O'Brien. Yeah, that makes sense. Because we don't have enough of mechanized artillery to get that done, because we don't have enough scrap metal. It's fine. 121 delivered is still fine. I'm waiting for the sound of a naval invasion. I really am. I think I just cored a whole bunch of stuff. New Sierra Madre Gala event. Honestly, I don't really feel like reading this. I really don't. Sierra Madre anew has begun again. So consumer goods goes down by 10%. Trade tariffs goes up by 3%. Cool. Awesome. You guys can read that if you really want to. I'm not going to bother. I am really just kind of irritated at that. Hold on. Vehicles. No, this is industry. But I'm still going for cement and concrete. Hold on, vehicles real quick. Sophisticated stuff. So we could get actual, like, infantry fighting vehicles, our main battle tanks and stuff. Okay. That's awesome. I like that. Starlight Expresses. We don't own Seattle? Ah, dang it. That sucks. We could strip the vaults. We could start looking for a Seeking Allies thing. Defeat the axis of evil. Out of the fire into the frying pan. Disunity in Texas. All stops on the line. Stand at Heaven's Gate. Enclave Reconstruction Authority claims on and unlocks territories, dispositions for Texas development zones, former core territories. Operation Leviathan. A common enemy. How did we get this line? Base stability and war support. Oh. It was just hovering over it. I didn't actually unlock it. Never mind. I misunderstood. We are going to, once I find it, we're restoring Area 51. We're going to start working on maybe some more Air Force stuff. Brahmin Barons and Vault City restrict suffrage. As it turns out, to some Americans, democracy is negotiable. Vault City and parts of Northern California are trying to restrict the right to vote to longtime inhabitants or requiring arcane citizenship tests. Their hope is to control who their districts send to Congress and keep the unwashed masses from having a say. Let me explain why that's illegal. Because you implemented the Voting Rights Act, Lieta can't play these games. Let me spell this out for you. Voting rights, bud. Fucking hell. Vault City. Who would have thought they were that racist? Lord's Anointed. Oh, these guys here. We can also get these guys too. If we bag them in time. So pretty much we can bag these guys too. Oh, and because of the fact that we got this territory recently, it needs to add to the coring list. We should have most of these done fairly soon, I think. Gears are going to take a while, plus all the stuff we had to repair. Ugh. Church of the Silo, declared war on by the Sisters of Steel. We could send stuff to the Troll Warren. I'm tempted to because, to be honest, I feel threatened by them, but... Monthly population, okay. Max factories and estate, production efficiency growth, okay. Modify foundry resource output, purification, power station, okay. Vault recycling methods, how did we get that? Gain a permanent 10% increase in coring costs, but monthly population and factory bomb vulnerability goes down. Nah. I'm gonna get the vault recycling methods thing. The Legion marches. The White Legs gains Annex War going against the White Legs. Awesome. That's just fucking fantastic. Restoring Dreamland. Wonderful. We're gonna open the hangars. I want hit it. I want the Air Force really, really, really badly. My Air Force is not great right now. If I could get the advanced tech for that, ooh, that would be a dream. I could get like vertibirds or something. Or I could go for the nuclear jet fighter. That could be pretty useful. Hidden away deep into Nevada lies one of America's most secretive bases, the nexus of conspiracy theories, pseudoscience, and whatever else the commies could cook up pre-war. Even much of the Enclave wasn't privy to what went on at the base, with only the President and the Joint Chiefs aware of what all went on there. Sadly, their knowledge went down with the rig. Now, we're left to pick up the remains and investigate the base like some NCR expedition. Post-war, the base's remote location and secretive nature left it undisturbed aside the tribal raiders that are the descendants of the pre-war garrison who seem to worship their ancestors as gods. Now that we're back in control, it's time we investigate the base and recover its secrets, and the secrets of the Greater Nevada test site. Of course, we can only do one thing at a time. We're gonna open the hangars. I didn't realize we could just go straight there. Opening the hangars, there were rumors and whispers amongst the troops over what exactly would be in those hangars, what we would find. A few shifted uneasily in their power armor as the engineers cracked open the old, rusted doors. Even a few officers stood uneasy as they creaked open. Before them, before their worried eyes, was a flight of pre-war nuclear fighters. Bit anticlimactic. This repeated itself as engineers opened each door to the base, resulting in the pre-war fighters that had been sheltered for the better part of centuries laying there, ready to be refurbished and restored like so much else. Area 51 was the center of our advanced aircraft programs. Of course, the surface hangars held actual aircraft. We could return the planes to service or scrap them for a production bonus to our fighters with the spare parts. Nah, I want the nuclear jet fighters. I want them. We could investigate the labs now. We could also go for securing Big Mountain. We're gonna do this one. It has something to do with training stuff. I was really hoping for Air Force stuff, but nuclear jet fighters is still good. It's still good. Don't get me wrong. Energy weapon stuff, don't really need that. How much do we got in this? Oh wow, okay. Restore, where was it? Nation building, I think it was? No. Organization, development projects, here it was. We're gonna go down here. It says air technology, we're doing it. Oh, we can only do one at a time? That's lame. We're gonna send out more power armored expeditions. I really want to find what I'm looking for, which is like schematics for some really awesome stuff. Pactus becomes a federal commonwealth. Yes, please. Executive orders. No. I could just start building the bases up, I guess. Reestablish military academies. We don't have either of those places. Oh, the Ventura Naval Base just needs to be restored. Ventura. I'm not seeing it. Screw it. I'm just going to use pretty much all my stuff to restore all of these at the same time. And I am out of political power. Yikes. That's fine. Doesn't really matter all that much. Just means I can't change anything in here for the moment. I'm not really changing it anyway, so yeah. Why have I been pinged so much? I don't know. I can't seem to... Nothing good. Anyway, yeah, it's fine. So, naval invasion. I'm seeing that's a problem. Why are we still having problems? Ah, right, mechanized stuff. Oopsie daisy, I forgot about that for a second. I want to check something real quick. Sophisticated tech, aircraft. We do not have sophisticated air tech. Caesar's Legion declared war on who? We're just going to do our people doing well. Who are they at war at now? The Milites Altoris, which is what the Whitelegs decide to rename themselves to, I guess. Okay, so our troops are staying on the border here. I should probably shift around front lines a little bit. Because I'm noticing a lot of open area down here for where we border the Whitelegs. Area 22, okay. There's so much to do, but so little to do at the exact same time. It's kind of weird in that way. Sure, we'll do that. During the ancient Cold War and the growing resource wars, the US military knew it was going to be operating a nuclear-scarred battlefield. How right they were. The tactics developed here were instrumental in allowing our forces to initially dominate the wasteland when we first arrived back on the mainland. However, the tests didn't account for our lack of numbers, which is what led to the fall of Navarro after the rig went down. Today, however, the site is being repurposed to serve a new group of soldiers, and to better prepare ourselves for continued combat in a post-nuclear environment. 200 years of natural development as well has ensured this fact. Just keep an eye out for Wanamingos? Increased army organization factor by 7. I don't understand what it was referencing. What is it, supposed to be Wendigos or something? We could make ships, but the problem is we can't match Gente de Sol in terms of their fleet. We just can't. They have a lot more ships than we do. It's fine. It's not really our chief concern at the moment anyways. I think we're gonna have to... This is irritating. Decisions available. Scavenging program stuff. Oh, the 80s are coming back. They decided to just join the war. Great. Because I guess the 80s weren't annexed. I can't send volunteers, and they won't accept an attaché. So, nothing I can do about it. Looks like we're gonna be fighting the 80s after all. Great. New cannon's about to fall. A lost remnant. Hold on, what? Our garrison at Area 51 has reported that a flight of vertebrates have arrived at the base bearing Enclave markings. Yes, robotic extraction. I really need that. Our Enclave markings. After some initial confusion and shouting, we identified them as General Adams of the Lost Area 51 expedition. We thought them lost to the mysteries of Area 51, but no. Turns out they were unprepared to deal with a massive raider tribe we had to deal with to secure the base. Upon seeing our capture of the base, he wasn't sure if we were Enclave or not. Upon confirming we were, he has since revealed himself and ready to rejoin our ranks. Given he's a commissioned officer, we can't deny him. Plus, he is bringing the remains of his expedition with him. This man is a bit of a legend in his own right, and a few requests from our own personnel have come up asking to be transferred to his command. Wow, you are really tall. Jackson Adams becomes a unit leader. That's interesting. I want to see his stats real quick. Jackson Adams. Oh, he's not bad. Ooh, he's really good for a naval invasion. Shame. I don't think we can do naval invasions. Because we don't have ships for it, and I don't think we have the tech for... Hold on, let me look at the tech screen for the boats. Yeah, we don't have assault canoes, so we unironically can't. We can't do naval invasions. Okay, that'll be the next tech I do. Screw the next ship thing. That's gonna be the next thing I do. Oh wow, yeah, they do not stand a chance. Ooh, this is what I was looking for. Treasure trove. Our men have found not only a few pieces of old world technology, but a fully working prototype. Van Grass is extremely pleased with our success, offering a favor for anything in their capability in the future. Manpower plus 200. 800 units of infantry equipment is added to the national stockpile. Change Van Graff's opinion by 10%. Arm experience goes up. 1 of 6 chances. Firearms, energy, motorized equipment, melee equipment, industry technology, or power armor technology. I really, really hope it's not energy weaponry stuff. I hope it's industrial technology. But unfortunately, it's hard to say. I'm just gonna cancel all of it because there's no point at this point. It's just they're gonna get rolled over. It isn't even a question at this point. All right. Deploy. Area 23, awesome. We also got the divisions from the 51 thing. We're gonna do assault canoes so we can actually invade behind, or invade this other place. Seriously, I don't understand why this keeps happening. Um, 23 is what I think we were going after. Yeah, down there. There's a focus that I need to complete, that I really, really want to complete. Power armor integration for this stuff, and then the new American Army. I forgot to finish that. While not exactly Los Alamos or Area 51, Mercury, Nevada sits just north of Mercury Pass, a major caravan route via the north route to New Vegas. The closed city was built by the Atomic Energy Commission well over 300 years ago, and was the main competitor for Big Mountain, the massive defense research think tank in the region. Regardless, the city was locked down via robotic guards pre-war, which kept many at bay from the site. But that isn't a problem when you have government access codes. With the town under our control, our scientists and engineers are welcoming the change from the stuffy Fort Sierra, where they've made their home these past few years and have felt themselves a renewed sense of discovery and drive. So increased research speed by 1%, increased army organization factor by 2%. Sometimes all it takes is a change of scenery. Guess so.
Enclave here.
Okay, you guys will be assigned here.
This is Enclave main comm.
Jackson Adams is going here. Your orders are to move south, to move to the border there. I want entrenchment stuff, and I want. Oh, I should have done pain train. Idiot savant, I guess.
This is Enclave main comm.
Actually, I will give you an order. Go here. Have that set up, and I just want you to like manually go here and just sit there for a while I work on canoe technology. Free military factories, okay. We can deploy a whole bunch of units, okay. We can modify with government, that's nice. Caesar's Legion took 15 states, 80s took 12, and the White Legs are gone. Great. King of Swing at the Tops. Tops Casino is advertising proudly that pre-war singer Dean Domino has made a return to New Vegas for the first time in over 200 years. The famous pre-war lounge singer was previously rescued during our government-sponsored clearing operation in the mythical Sierra Madre. After recovering in a hospital near the resort, Dean has returned to New Vegas and is ready to make a comeback. And because I did not get to finish that. I hate that. Hate that. Whatever, we're just going to do the Advanced Foundry. I'm going to assume it's something about how he's going to go back on tour or something. I don't know. I know we have a new border. We're also going to have to... Oh, God. Right, if we can get the Lords Anointed, we're going to have a new secondary border for Heaven's Gate and the Legion. This is just so fun. This is fantastic. Scavengers return empty-handed. Cool. Don't really care, to be honest. I'm just going to do some more investment stuff. Power armor integration. Awesome. Please, just... Why is it always in this corner? Where is it? No, it's up. Dang it, moving me back down again. Ah, New American Army. Awesome. We have a lot of stuff. Marine The Marine were not going to see themselves left out of a fight against the communist invasion. Amphibious attack, special forces cap. Okay. 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 Cool. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Defensive Language Institute. Huh. I always find a laser rifle works best. Resistant decay speed, plus 2%. Resistant activity chance, -2%. Okay, cool. Birth and military. Let's see the NCR do that. Give a boost to Army Organization Special Forces cap. Cool. Commies never do what they're supposed to. Okay. Crossroads. Okay. Change the name back. Good. Good to hear. Okay. 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 Alright, cool. We're all through that now. Okay, wow. Holy, we just went up a whole bunch of power armor division stuff. Um that's a lot. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see here. Power armor divisions. Can we get down to power armor divisions? New recruits. I'm gonna do this one. So we'll be access to the superior firepower and things. Interesting, and then we get access to this stuff. Alright, cool. So we've moved farther in that. I think that's where we're gonna end it off today. We've increased our power armor stuff to, I think what that is 1700, which if it does, I'm fairly certain it does say that. That is going to be very good for us. When I mean really good, I mean like that's easily like another 2 armies worth of divisions, I have no doubt. So that'll be incredibly helpful. Unfortunately, the White Legs fell because they were still at war with Gente de Sol, and they had no chance to get there. Caesar joined in. The 80s won. They took over everything. So we're going to have to still fight them. Heaven's Gate's in there, so we're going to have to send troops up there. And if we take Lord's Anointed, we're also going to have a bigger border with Heaven's Gate and a border with Caesar's Legion in the north. So we're definitely going to need these divisions. We're also going to start working on slowly but surely getting enough amphibious stuff to actually, invade. Wait, what? Gente de Sol. Oh, I see. I made a slight mistake. Hold on a second. Oopsie daisy. We need as many ports as I can get here. Yeah, we're just gonna hit everything. That's the naval invasion plan. So we're gonna send them down there. And we're gonna work on getting the required technology to actually naval invade. Shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. We got a whole bunch of marine stuff, so that'll definitely be helpful.
Enclave here.
If you can't tell, I really like the rooted entrenchment thing for troops. Right, this is all these are the converted divisions for the rebel militia that I did. That's not good. I'm gonna give you special orders to exercise your division. I don't like the fact that they're all green. That's not good to me. So hopefully we should fix that problem. Honestly, we could probably make all our divisions train and it wouldn't be any problem, but we're not going to for now. But yeah, no, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you all for joining me. If you guys have any opinions on what I should do, let me know. Probably just going to be build up more stuff, restore more things, that kind of stuff. Get farther in the focus tree, that kind of stuff.
But thank you all for joining me, and this is Dragonman out. Don't forget, God bless the Enclave, and God bless America. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all next time.